You got a time frame on you? Well, you can't play all of this one either. Well, this is the one that's on what you call it. Yeah, so I'm gonna send it to you from here though. Is that cool? Oh, okay. You want me to play from after, you want to play it out? It don't matter. Okay. I just had two. Yeah, I just sent you. Okay. I'm getting ready to send you the other one. Okay. I got a third one. It's the up tempo. Let me send a little bit of that one too.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden for our friends over at Credit Building Professionals. You know what they do? They help their clients achieve better credit. How? Late payments, fraud, liens, charge-offs, student loans. They do it all. Get results in 30 to 90 days, and it's very simple to contact them. Hit them up on their website, creditbuildingprofessionals.com, or give them a call, 678-447-2012. Once again, 678-447-2012. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9. What up, Credit Craig?
This is your new favorite internet radio, Power 108.9.
You want to answer that, don't you? I bet it's just killing you seeing the soft glow just inches away. Someone wants to tell you something or ask you something. Oh, come on, answer it already. Just so we're clear, that wasn't my fault. Next time, ignore your inner voice. Don't text and drive.
Stay up on what's happening here at Power. We've got new shows, new guests, and new events that help us connect with the community. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Power 108.9. You can also go to power1089.com to get all of the updated news and happenings here at Power. Thanks for listening.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Mornings with Michael and Friends, and right now you're checking out my girl Rhonda's room. The crazy part about it is you never know what's in her room right here on Power 108.9.
You're listening to Power 108.9, the station for the people.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are listening to Rhonda's Room on Power 108.9. Oh my God. I am truly like fan struck, okay? I'm like that groupie living her dream right now. You would not believe who I have in this room with me tonight. Man, Lil G of Silk is here, y'all. Man, he's here. So I need y'all to share, to get a watch party going, get something going. Man, get a damn glass of wine because this is the king of the love-making music. I'm telling you. All right, many a baby has been made to freak me and all kinds of stuff. So we're going to get into what he's done, where he's been, where he's going. We got lots and lots and lots in store. Man, this is going to be an awesome one. You better buckle up, baby. You're listening to Rhonda's Room on Power 108.9.
Keep it locked, y'all. You listening to Power 108.9, the station for the people.
Yo, looking for a new house? Guess what? You're going to need some money to do it. That's why you need to holler at my man Alvin Jameson over there at New American Funding. Yeah, they do it all. New home loans, first-time home buyers, refinances, investment properties, whatever it is. You're going to need some money. Hit them up. New American Funding, Alvin Jameson. Check them out. AlvinJameson.com. Alvin like the chipmunk and Jameson like that fine whiskey. Or you can give them a call, 404-587-9033. Once again, 404-587-9033. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9. Let's go! Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Mornings with Michael and Friends, and right now you're checking out my girl Rhonda's room. The crazy part about it is you never know what's in her room right here on Power 108.9.
I'm waiting for him to sing, man. I need something. All right. Welcome back to Rhonda's room. All right. I don't even know where to start. We only have an hour. And the only thing I can think of is there is too much man and too little time. Okay? This night, we've got Lil G of Silk, Gary Jenkins, lead singer of Silk. And I would like to welcome you, G.
Why, thank you so much, dear. You're really making me blush up in here. I'm
That's
turning
all right.
red.
Okay, that's all right. I got all nice and nice for you, okay? So I met you, like a couple weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I met you at the Billboard watch party for Why Did I Become a Model? Because you were the special guest. And it was so cute because when you came out and you had spoke, there was all these beautiful women, models from all different colors and shades and everything, and you were like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I was like, man, that's a happy man right there.
You know what that was? That was my my little boy.
Yeah.
Come here, mommy.
That's right. Yeah, some shenanigans went down on some of those pictures. We got some questionable pictures together, too. So, yeah, we're going to leave that alone. Okay, so anyway. But I am so glad that you are here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. And if those of you don't know, I don't know who would not know who Lil G is, but this is a multi-platinum recording artist, and he sings, he plays, he's an actor, he's a father. There's so much that we're going to get into, and he's the lead singer of Silk, which surprisingly is still going strong. 20-some years later.
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is the for real. So tell us a little bit about what you got going on right now.
Well, what I have going on right now is that we are seriously awaiting to redo some of the dates that COVID virus had to cancel.
Right.
Man, we were getting ready for a 38-city tour, dog.
Oh, man.
38-city.
How do I get tickets? I need tickets to that when you're in Atlanta.
So, see, what had happened was...
Okay, what had happened was...
Yeah, when we regroup on everything, I would be sure to let you know where to get your tickets. But, yeah, so we were doing that, and we're in the studio as a group as well. And, yes, I've been recording a solo project as well. Awesome. Yes.
Awesome.
And I've been working with some... Southern soul artist. I was been a part of Sir Charles Jones.
Okay.
New album that's out that's called Intimacy. Make sure you go check that out, everybody.
All right. Definitely.
And I did a single with Jeter Jones.
Okay.
And he's another Southern soul artist, and it's called Clockwise.
Okay.
And it's doing this thing out there right now. So I've just been in the lab and just trying to come up with new creative ways to reinvent myself and ourselves, in this trying time right now. Because, media is the basis for everything now. So
it is.
You have to be social media conscious.
Yes, very much so.
And very active and proactive and productive and... just coming up with different ideas of things to do, utilizing my instrumental talents as well. I have some things in store.
All right. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, I was doing some research, and I saw the unsung episode. Oh my God, man. This dude right here can play piano like you would not believe. That was surprising to me because I've always known you as a singer. You know, I've always seen you as the main singer. I did not know you had that level of talent. How long have you been studying piano?
Well, I started playing piano by ear as a child.
By ear, shut up.
Everything that I play, you know, I started off, you know, with the God-given talent,
Okay.
you know, to be able to play by ear.
Awesome.
You know, to pick things up, and I look and learn, you know, from my church musician, you know, when I was the age of 7.
Okay.
My mama took me to church, and I started singing in the choir at Emmanuel Missionary Baptist Church in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, gosh. All right. All right.
Born and raised.
Missionary Baptist Church. Yes.
Yes. And the musician at our church, Mr. Gary Jones, he called me his little brother.
Okay.
And so he kind of mentored me, you know, because he didn't know he was mentoring me, but I was watching him. I'm like, okay. And so I just took, you know, what I was watching and just went on to start listening to songs on the radio. And then I started, you know, playing and going through school. I started learning the theoretical part of music.
Okay.
So, yeah, did that. And then I, at the age of 8, the musician and my mom, they took me to Bobby Jones Gospel.
Wow. Okay. I remember that. Bobby Jones Gospel. Wow.
Yeah, I had a big old afro with some cat glasses on and everything.
Boy.
And I was skinny, real skinny like a pencil. I was short, too. They put me up on a box to sing in a wooden box in order to sing in front of a 300-voice choir and stuff like that. You know. So.
Wow.
Got the picture.
All right.
Yep. Ooh.
Wow.
That was the beginning of it also. You
Awesome.
know, started doing that
All
and then
right.
through
Every good thing starts in church. All right. Yeah, we got lots to dig into, guys. I cannot wait to get deeper in this history of Lil G. So come on back. You are listening to Rhonda's Room on Power 108.9.
Rhonda's Room.
Yes. Come on in. Welcome back to Rhonda's Room. Oh my God, this song. Please sing me something. Something. Give me something. Come on, baby. Give me something.
Freak me, baby.
No, dude. No. Get to the part, man. Get to the part. Sing something.
'Cause tonight, baby,
There we go.
I wanna get freaky with you.
Yes. You. All right. So, tell us how Silk got started.
Well, Silk got started at a McDonald's.
Shut up. For real.
John and Jim were working at a McDonald's. John was cooking, and I think he was flipping. And I think Jimmy was sort of managing a little bit, or whatever. He was back in the McDonald's too. So, they would notice each other singing around the McDonald's and things. And Timzo,
Right.
Jimmy's cousin, would come to the McDonald's and get free food and stuff like that. So they decided to put a little group together, and then there was a young fella by the name of Tiger Graham, who was also Jim and Tim's cousin. So they would practice after they, would clean up the McDonald's and lock the doors and everything, and they would practice in the McDonald's, and then they had a few member changes and things like that, and then Big G came into the picture.
Right.
So now you have John, Timzo, Jimmy, and Big G, and then there was another fella named Al.
Right.
What's up, Al?
Hey, Al.
He was. It was 5 of them already, and they would do talent shows and everything, and they would win in all the talent shows at their schools, Southwest DeKalb and Columbia High. They had a big rivalry together.
All right.
Big G went to
True AT aliens. Okay.
Big G went to Tim and Jim went to Columbia, and Big G, what was the other school I said?
Southwest
DeKalb. Woo. Yeah, and he went to Southwest DeKalb, and so Big G had a group of had 2 girls. He was in the church. All of us were in the church actually, but he had a group, and so they would sing in the churches and with everything and stuff like that. And so it came to a point where they asked Big G to join the group, so he joined the group. Okay, so then they were singing at a barbecue at their manager's house.
Okay.
With Lonnie and Louise Ferguson.
Okay.
And Lonnie just so happened to be the road manager for Keith Sweat.
All right.
Okay, so they were having a barbecue at the house, and Keith Sweat came through, and Silk was sitting downstairs singing to some kids. And Keith came through, and he was walking around, and he started joining in. Become like a rain What's up, Keith?
Man, what's that like to have Keith Sweat just pop on through a barbecue?
You're right. Crazy,
Jesus.
right?
Yes.
Crazy, right? So he decided he wanted to work with the group.
Okay.
So they did a song on his album, and the song was called Give Me What I Want.
Okay.
But he felt like that needed something a little stronger, so he held auditions at Lonnie and Louise's house, and it was about 9 of us that auditioned. So I drove down from Nashville. I got wind from a couple of ladies in Nashville who were managing me, in a sense, and so they knew Louise.
Okay.
One of them knew Louise, and so Louise said, "Hey, bring your guy on down. We're holding some auditions." Okay, so 9 of us did it, and so January 26th on my birthday.
Oh, wow, your birthday.
1992.
Wow.
I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and the rest is history.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So how many awards does Silk have? I mean, my God, you guys are...
We got about 3 or 4. 3, 4
okay.
awards, yeah.
Okay. Okay, with working with this group of guys, okay, and you're growing up together and everything, and I'm so impressed that y'all are still together now. I mean, that's the real thing, because, a lot of people, and you guys sing for real. Like, everybody sings for real. There was no auto-tuning. There was no nothing, and we talk about that a lot of times about, the people today, they just don't have that stick-to-itiveness. They don't have that discipline. They don't have that, everybody get together at McDonald's and they'll audition. That they just don't make them like that anymore. So when you're growing up, Did you have any idea you would be as big as you guys are?
No.
Okay.
It well, of course, we wanted to be.
Right.
Of course we had we can do this. We're gonna be great. We're gonna be great. But then when it happened, it was like, oh. Because it happened so quick.
Yeah.
Because we had in November 1992 we released our first single, Happy Days.
Right.
Happy days are here again. But anyway, yeah. So, and it did its thing.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, here comes this song that we were scared to death to record.
And which one was that?
Freak Me, Baby.
Yes. Let me lick you up and down. Yes.
Woo! When Keith came up in the studio and was talking about, I got this song y'all need to do right quick, and he started singing the hook, and we was like, huh?
Y'all from church.
Wait a minute. Yeah, Keith. Keith wrote it.
Okay.
Tino S.
All right.
And Righteous Roy Murray.
Okay.
Oh, we were like, Keith, you're going to get us in trouble, man. We can't do this, dog.
Right.
Y'all, baby, just trust me, baby. I know what I'm doing, man. And, I ain't got all these plaques and all these number one hits for nothing, baby. I know what I'm doing. Y'all got to trust me.
Wow.
So we sucked it up, went on in, put the hammer down.
You sure did.
And did it, and whoosh.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. So.
Shot to the top of the charts.
Man.
It was a craze, man.
Yeah. That song is still today. Still. Man, yes. Man, that messes me up every time I hear that song. It just, and the thing is that's classic. And like, even I put this on the stories. On my little video, I put a clip of that, and a couple of people said greatest song of all times.
Wow.
Because I did this post about, ain't nothing like making love to get your mind off of things. And this is the guy, the premier group about making love. And this, and man, so many comments came up. Greatest song of all times.
Right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that.
So when did you realize you were famous?
Well, there was a couple of occasions.
Okay.
Like, one of them was when we went back to my hometown, Nashville, Tennessee, at Tennessee State University, at the Gentry Center.
What happened? I mean, just a look on your face. What happened?
We got stampeded.
No, really?
Yeah.
Like girls just like running you over and ripping your clothes off and trying to, like you see in the movies and everything, crying and.
Yeah, it wasn't enough that I was the homeboy. And then we got a number one song cracking off like Freak Me. And all of this and everything, and the group, all us fine brothers.
Yeah, every one of you is fine as hell. Yes, and still fine as hell. Man, y'all haven't lost a thing.
Everybody say sexual chocolate.
Yeah, sexual chocolate, baby, sexual chocolate.
Yeah, that was one time. That was an awakening because they were shaking the limo and everything. They had to drive real slow to get us up out of there.
Wow.
And everything, and then, there was a moment overseas. It was in Amsterdam, I believe, and we did an in-store. How they used to do the in-stores and everything? It was this small record store, and then we drove up to the place. It seemed like it was like Madison Square Garden or something outside. It seemed like it was it just seemed like it was like millions of people out there. It was such a huge crowd out there. So they get us in the building. We're getting in line, getting ready to do it. The building starts shaking.
No way.
So, they had these. We were like in these.
Like the whole building.
These little vans, and stuff like that. And so we couldn't do the in store. So they had to put us back in the vans one by one. They had to literally throw us in there.
Wow.
And they were shaking the vans and everything. And I was like, wow, even over here, we have arrived.
That's awesome.
We are
That's
here.
awesome. There are so many people commenting on social media here. Kenya Marshall, can he sing for me tonight? He already did, baby. You missed it. You got it. He's gonna sing some more, hopefully. Question. Somebody's asking for a VIP ticket. Everybody is excited that you're here. So when you guys are together, all right, and you got all these women and all these fans like stampeding you and knocking your car over and shaking a building and stuff, what on earth do you guys talk about? Like, is it like what? I mean,
can you believe this? Man, what is going on?
Right.
We did this?
Yeah.
It's just an overwhelming feeling.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's wow. It's a beautiful feeling, but it's also scary.
Yeah.
You know, at a point too. I mean, there was one time we were in New York. Buffalo, was it Buffalo?
I grew up in Buffalo.
Is that where they have the round stage? It's in like a
I don't know. I don't
farm
remember.
building and things like that. Was that?
I don't know, but I
think
grew
it was
up in Buffalo.
I think it was Buffalo.
Okay.
And you know, that was during the time when we had on our sheer
Yes.
shears
Yes.
up under our
yes.
up under our outer outfits, and you know, we'd strip down and we'd have on our shears with our silk boxers.
Yes.
And everything, and they went crazy, and I remember my big security guard, Tiny.
His name is Tiny.
He was huge, and we called him Tiny.
Okay.
And he was with me in Nashville too. What's up, Tiny? But I remember him literally carrying me like this and fighting them off.
No way.
And they grabbed crotches and everything.
Wow.
One got a hold to mine.
Uh-oh.
See, women, I love you, but y'all don't know how strong you get. Oh, my God.
I tell you, you sing, it just does something. Yes.
I was cringing.
Gee, you got a question that came in. How old were y'all during that period of time?
Woo. We were in our teens, early 20s.
No
bro.
way. I thought you were older than that.
I'm the oldest, and John was 18 at the time.
I thought you were in your 20s. Shut up. Wow.
I was most of us, except for John, we were in our early 20s.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot for young men. Oh, my God. I couldn't even imagine that. Wow. I'm just going to say it. Okay, like I say it. At Rhonda's room, I don't feel, you got pussy everywhere. Just throw it at you. Man, you got it all over. Yes, just throw it. How did you handle that? Yeah. I mean, seriously. How did you handle that?
Well, you know, we just happened to be very
You figured it out.
good young men and gentlemen. You know, we were raised right by our mothers.
Okay, that's a good answer.
know,
What's
and
the
the ones
real
who had-
answer? What's the
And
real
the ones
answer?
who had fathers in the homes and everything, you know. So, you know, we were well kept while we were out there. I mean, well kept.
Okay. So that's the church answer. Now, what's the real answer?
See the look.
I just look at some of the videos like Lose Control, man, and Girl, oh, man, and just the videos alone are, and especially back in the day, too, that was like X-rated stuff, you know, where you're like the girl and you like, oh, like this, and man, I can imagine.
You remember the remix video with the towels and the beepers?
Oh, Jesus. See, stop it. And I got a visual.
For Freak Me.
See, it's bad enough that I'm containing myself because you're this close to me, but don't give me a visual like that. See, he doesn't know what he's getting into in Rhonda's room here, okay?
We were in a steam room in Rhonda's room.
Oh, my God. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. Jesus. What's your new single coming out?
Okay, the title of my album is G7 No Parole, and this is my first single, which went on the Independent Soul chart for 3 weeks at number 2, and it's called Like We Used To.
Oh, like we used to. You gonna give me something, G.
But this ain't where your heart lives. It's nothing like it used to be. used to. We don't trust like we used to. We don't play like we used to. We don't play like we used to. We don't lay like we used to. We don't even pray like we used to. Like we used to. I remember how we used to keep it real with each other. I remember how we're supposed to be, so in love with each other. Now it's like I'm freaking invisible. Never been so uncomfortable. You know this has gotta end, cause I'm missing my best friend. Ooh. We don't kiss like we used to. Love like we used to. No, it all now. We don't even play. No, we don't even date like we used to. We don't even pray, baby. We used to do it on the table. Now it's too much to get a favor. Lately you've been full of it. I miss the smell of your soul food cooking. Oh, your mac and cheese is really smoking. You know this is gotta end. Cause I want your love like we used to. We don't kiss like we used to. Love like we used to. Love like we used to. No, we don't like we used to. We don't even play like we used to. We don't play like we used to. We don't used to. We don't even pray like we used to. Baby, if you're feeling what I'm feeling, then you say, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're going through the motion, then you say, yeah. If you won't take it,
Woo! Oh my God. Oh my God. He is wearing my bra, y'all. Jesus. All right. We're going to come back. Welcome back to Rhonda's room. We kind of lost it right there. I lost it right there. I had said I might throw my panties, but that's too hard, so I had a strapless bra on, okay? It's talking about stampeding and the singing in person and stuff like that. Bra just came off. It just did. I mean, woo!
She
Jesus,
threw it at me,
I
y'all.
did.
And
Yes.
it landed right around my head. She's
He's
got
wearing it. I can't believe you're wearing it. I was just going to throw it at you. That was it. He's wearing the damn thing. So now I got to cover up so I don't be like showing all through my shirt here. But goodness.
You can put it back on the next break.
I don't know about that. You keep singing. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, I love that song.
Well, thank you so much.
My
Thank you
goodness.
so much.
So, did you write? I can't concentrate with you with my bra on around your neck. But did you? Who wrote that?
That song was produced by Mr. Wiley Morris. You know,
Okay.
You'll know that name from a lot of Charlie Wilson's
Really? Okay.
hits
Okay.
and stuff like that. And there's a writer team,
Okay. So this is your
Chip.
Okay.
Chip and Daryl.
Okay.
What's up, guys?
So this is your solo. This is your solo song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, G7,
G7.
No Parole.
And is it out yet or?
That song I did a light release on it.
Right.
And
Right.
like I said, on the independent soul
Right.
charts, it went to number 2 for 3
Okay.
weeks. And so I'm going to do a re-release on that song because
Awesome.
I played it on a couple of other things and people
That
were
is
like, yo,
nice.
go ahead and do that one, buddy.
Yes.
That's hot.
Yes.
So,
that is hot.
Yeah, I'm going to do a re-release on that. I'm going to do a video to it as well.
Okay.
So every song that I release, I'm going to do a video for.
All right. Hey, I am available for video shoots. You could freak me all through the video. I'm just saying, you know, you need an Italian grown woman in your
Yes,
videos.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Che
sir.
pasa?
Now it ain't no que pasa. It's yeah. No, that's Spanish. We Here we go.
Oh boy, yeah, and I want everybody to get with me on my journey.
Yes.
You know, of course, you know we're still doing our Silk thing.
Yeah.
But you know, G7,
Mhm.
I'm the 7th child.
Oh, nice. Okay.
G is the 7th letter of the alphabet.
All right.
And 7 is also the number of completion.
Yes. Wow.
So you get it, Gary Jenkins,
Yep.
Lil Gary,
Mm-hmm.
Lil G, G7.
All right. All right. All right.
No parole. I'm sentenced to life in music. I'm not getting out.
There you go. Yeah, you better not. You better not. So over the years, as you guys are growing up and you're transitioning from Silk, and now you got Little Silk, okay, we all are little, and you got grown ass men Silk that are still killing it. Ain't none of you lost your voices, and now you got your solo tour. So what has changed over the years for you guys? What's the biggest thing that has changed?
I think experience.
Okay.
As you grow, and as you become men, like real men, you start to experience things in just life period, not only relationships,
Right.
but in life period, and it helps you to be able to round your creativity in your music and things like that. Of course, we're always going to be known for,
Freak Me, yeah. Meeting in my bedroom.
Come get it.
Lose control.
And
I can go
everything.
deeper.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're never
Okay.
we're never gonna stop that.
Right.
But women, I believe women like to see other sides of a man too.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the words that, like, just the words alone, like we used to. I mean, I was literally listening to the words because as you know, I've never heard. That is my first time, and oh my God, that, like I said, bra came right off. It's like, woo.
And he's still wearing it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, panties are still on, but he's still got it on. I can't concentrate.
Hey,
But-
Rhonda, had a question to come
Yes.
in for G. Looking at the music industry now, how different is it from a music industry perspective for you and the rest of the fellas out there, as far as how digital has changed everything?
Yeah.
Well,
That's a good question.
of course, in our heyday, when we were really doing it, it was terrestrial record labels.
Right.
They've pretty much
Disappeared.
dissolved,
Yeah.
and disappeared. So it's forced a lot of us older artists, in order to be able to maintain, we have to, slide over into that realm. We have to be more active, and proactive in this realm now, and just understand that the old day of record sales, like gold and platinum and all of that kind of stuff, is no more. It's all about presence, and getting the notion out, and keeping yourself rotating, so that you can stay in the mainstream, so that, because you can be easily forgotten
Oh yeah.
with as much stuff that's out here right now, and it makes the R&B realm, have to fight a little harder. But we got our boxing gloves on.
Oh yeah.
I got my 8-ounce boxing gloves on. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
I'm not giving up. And we are firm believers in foreplay instead of one play.
All right.
So that's the one thing that's really going to keep us in the loop.
Okay.
Because our generations, the ones that came up with us, we can't forget they're still there.
Right.
So we can't go after the youngins.
Right.
The youngins have got to come to us, which is what's happening, because I've had people like 14, 18, 16 years old coming to me, oh my God, I love you, and all this kind of thing. And I'm like, seriously?
They were made to your songs.
Yeah.
Well, 20, so what, the millennials? Yeah, because we're in our 50s, so yeah.
So that proves that the avenue is there and the pathway is there. You just have to connect to it and keep going and know how to be in between the masses.
Can I ask a personal question? This
Yeah.
question for me, being fan guy over
Uh-huh.
here. When I look at our artists that I grew up with, like yourself and 112 and Keith Sweat or Frankie Beverly, I always make a joke, Lil G, that I always say that the one thing I never want to hear Frankie Beverly and May say, this is the new single off my new album, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I don't want to hear that. And for me, I'm going to be honest with you, like for Silk as a group, when I come to see you perform, I want to see you do that classic
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
Does that offend you when people feel that way?
No, I mean it's not offensive, but what it does it keeps the drive there, because we know that that's there, and even though we're going in the studio and doing new music and everything, we don't deteriorate too far
Right.
from our core.
Right. That's
know,
good.
What it is, people want to hear Silk,
Yeah.
not Silk sounding like a new age group.
Right.
So that's how we maintain.
That's awesome.
And our new music will entertain people just as well as the old music, and it also gives them something refreshing, to look forward to, knowing that it's going to be the true Silk though.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And the true Lil G.
That is awesome. So let me ask you a personal question, okay? Not an interview question. So, what was your favorite song?
Lose Control.
Yes. Oh, I love that song. You want to give us a little bit of Lose Control? I done already lost control. Come on, do it for real. You playing, boy. Come on. Come on.
Last night we had an argument. You told me you loved me. All the things I said I never meant. No, baby. I didn't mean to make you cry.
All right. See, I'm trying to stay focused, y'all. Oh, wait. Hit this part. Come on. Give me some. Oh, I love this job. Okay. So, as you're going through and you've got your favorite songs and you've got your albums and stuff, when did you make the decision to do a solo thing? Because Silk is always going to be Silk, so the group has not broke up. Let's make that clear. The group has not broke up.
And
so
we are the only group that still has the 5 original members.
Really? Yeah. All right. Yeah. So what made you go to do your solo thing? I mean, how does the group feel about that? Are they supportive?
Yeah, they're very supportive. As a matter of fact, John is recording one as well.
Awesome.
So, we have, if New Edition can do it.
Yes. Right.
3 or 4 different,
right.
Elements of the New Edition, then, why can't
right.
we? So I actually did an album before.
Okay.
A solo project called The Other Side.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, and it had quite a few bangers on it, too.
All right.
It's a really good album, and as a matter of fact, it did its thing. It didn't do what I wanted it to do, but I was doing it all by myself.
Right.
So for in that effort, I'm proud of what it did.
Yeah.
But it's still an album that could be, put back into the airwaves and resurface again.
Right.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So I've
got some ideas in mind.
Put some new twists on it. Yeah. Get it current and stuff like that. So what was it that held you guys together? Why didn't you break up?
Well, we have learned over the years to be able to respect each other.
Okay.
As a person. Of course, every group they have your knockdown, drag out fights, and everything and stuff. But we do it in a very democratic way.
Okay.
We agree to disagree.
Okay.
If you outvoted, you outvoted. It's just
nice.
it. Come on, let's go make this money.
Okay.
Quit playing. Let's
So
go.
what about egos? Like, does
Get out
anybody
of
have a
this
problem? Like, does egos get in the way? Like, you know, we see like the 5 Heartbeats, the movie and stuff, where everybody like drags it out, and you know they beat each other up. And but for real, I mean, for a group to maintain that long is more than love. It's
Well,
deeper.
We're businessmen. We're partners. We're brothers.
Okay.
We're family
Right.
and co-workers.
Awesome.
So, you know, there was a person who told me, you know, one time it was on a relationship thing. He was like, it was a minister.
Okay.
And he said, this is your space. This is her space. This is your space together. Don't let the 3 mingle.
Nice. Wow. Okay. All right.
You know, I've tried to live by that in everything that I do. You know, like I said before, you have your knockdown, drag outs. You know, you're never going to 5 different personalities.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah. That's got to be a lot.
But at the end of the day, the bottom line, the main thing to do is get it done.
Yes. All right. All right. Well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back. Oh, what song is this?
This song right here is called Dope Love from G7 No Parole.
Ah, okay.
Got that hurricane insane to the membrane, maggot brain, Novocaine, cocaine, kind of love, baby, that you're putting on me. It's addicting, like the drugs that I just mentioned. Keeping you on the lock is my intention. Ain't nobody else have it fucking me, yeah. You got me kitty whipping like a dolphin in a cat fight, yeah. It's so good to think about it all day and night. When I can get it, my homie is so uptight. Oh, but when I do, my body feel like it's taking flight. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Go down, baby, go down, my mind. I can't get enough of your dope love. I'm feeling craving, hungry for more, hungry for more. I can't get enough of your dope love. Do anything big again and again, it's called insanity. But I can't help myself, so call me crazy. I'm a maniac, maniac for your love. My hand is cold, baby. Your ooh-wee is my glove. Oh, you got me giddy whipped like a dog, and then I can't bite. Yeah, it's so good to think about it day and night. Yeah, when I can get it, my homies so uptight. Oh, but when I do, my body feel like it's taking flight. Oh, girl, you got me going out,
You're listening to Power 108.9, the station for the people.
Oh, yeah. You up and down till you say stop.
Now, when you're trying to make love to your lady, freak me is what you want to do. I was scared about my mama finding out. That's what I was worried about.
In my
Natural's talent I saw on Silk from the start was that they could harmonize.
Their sound is melodic, very silky, very smooth.
They had the it factor. That's not something that you can go by.
Man, it moved fast. It moved fast. By the grace of God, it did.
I couldn't go nowhere. Couldn't go to the store, couldn't go to the mall.
Everything was tempting to me, and things really got out of control.
I felt like falling out with Keith was something we couldn't control.
Lil G felt like what he brought to the table wasn't being respected.
The grass is not always greener on the other side.
It tested their brotherhood, tested their bond.
Those boys didn't get anything. Nobody had a house that they owned. They didn't have cars that they owned.
Everybody sees what's happening on the outside, but there's a whole lot of stuff that goes on the back scenes as well. We had to do what we had to do.
Wow, wow, wow. Unsung. Man. I got to go back and watch that whole thing. I saw highlights of it and stuff like that. All right, so your new single, your singles that are I didn't hear what you said. I'm like, the record we just played. The record we just played. You. All right, so who wrote that and who produced that?
I wrote it. I produced it.
Awesome.
Yes, and I had a kid from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
His name was Kevin Cash.
All right.
And he did the rap for me.
Nice. That was pretty good. He had good flow. He had good flow.
Sir Charles Jones helped me out too as well.
Okay.
A little bit. He's on the background vocals too.
All right.
Singing the low part. What up, Chisel? Yeah, but I've written on a lot of songs with Silk, and I'm writing majority and producing majority of my album as well.
That's awesome.
G7 No Parole, but I can't do it all by myself. So I have some very prominent and very powerful, producers and writers also helping me assist. I like to share the wealth.
Mm-hmm.
It's power in numbers.
Yes. But it's amazing that you write, you play, you sing, you produce. Like, there's not too many people like that today that for real can do all of that. Like, that's what I said, man. You are like you are a legend. And
don't forget acting.
And acting.
Don't talk to me that way. I played Hamlet in Cambridge.
All right. And I remember to say, well, I'll take this little man right here. I'll take this little man right here. Family reunion.
Go get a monkey ring.
So how did you get into acting? Like, was that something, did they come to you? Like, did Tyler Perry come to you for the play or,
I started out doing those plays in 97 with Michael Matthews.
Okay.
I'm sure you remember that name.
Yep.
And he was like the kingpin of it.
Oh, yeah.
Of the stage plays, back then and everything. And then I had the fortunate opportunity to run into Tyler Perry. Mm-hmm. And he was interested in me becoming a part of that. So I went out and read for it, and I got it.
So you actually had to read for it. You didn't get it just
Tyler.
Because of your voice. And so you actually had to read.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Tyler does not play.
No, he doesn't. I only got on his scene as an extra on a couple of things, but I can say this is when I went to the studio, everything was so boom done. I mean, he's about excellence. He really is.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we just played the little snippet from Unsung, and I watched that a little bit ahead of time to get some background. But being that the things that they just talked about, was that hard for you to do that together? Like, did that bring up anything or?
Because we're on a mission.
Okay.
So that gave us an opportunity to, put our story out there.
Clear the air and.
Together and as individuals as well.
Right.
Because I'm sure everybody learned some more things about us individually that they wanted to know.
Yes.
As well. So, that's why we're in this effort now, to be able to do things like we're doing it right now. you know, and to keep that core going, but to also do some individual things.
Okay.
You know? So it's
And
great.
now y'all are from Atlanta. So what high school did you go to?
I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, you're from Nashville. Okay. The rest of the guys are from Atlanta.
And I went to Whites Creek Comprehensive High School.
All right. So did you do like performing arts and all that? Like how did you do Hamlet and all that stuff? Like how did you get into the arts?
Oh, well, you know, I was already, you know, playing for people in the talent shows and stuff in high school and everything.
Right.
And they had the little music rooms and everything. And I was, you know, like the king around campus. And then, you know, I went to Tennessee State University, too, as well.
All right.
So, I mean, here's a funny story. I went out for the wrestling team, and I made it.
All right.
Well, they wanted me to – I've always had, you know, like football thighs.
Right.
You know, like running back thighs and stuff like that. And I was short to the ground, you know. And so they wanted me to play football, and I started out playing football as in junior high and stuff like that, but I got knocked out the air. My mama didn't want me playing anyway, so I stopped. Okay, so – I went out for the wrestling team because my brother was on the wrestling team,
right?
Kelvin. And so I made the wrestling team. But the next day I saw that they were holding auditions for Hello Dolly.
Uh-oh.
So I went to the audition, and for the lead role, Horace Vandergilder, I beat out a senior dude.
Wow.
I beat out a senior dude. So I'm a freshman with a junior leading lady.
Oh, uh-oh.
If you feel me, let me see you snap. So that started my thespian ship. And even in college, you know, when I changed my... How did you... Whoa!
He's good. That's what he...
Hello, Rudy. Well, hello.
Well, hello,
Harry. It's so nice.
It's so nice
to have you here.
to be back home
where you belong.
Oh, God, that's fun. Wow.
Now everybody say sexual chocolate. Thank you.
Hey, G, somebody said you mentioned a comprehensive school up there in Nashville. Did you get suspended a lot and had to go to a special school?
No.
Okay.
I was a very good student.
Uh-huh.
I was an A and B student. I was in the Inroads program and everything, and that's a program for minority, Black, Hispanic, and American Indian students that have prepared them for positions of leadership in corporate America and their community. I became a member of that in my junior year, and I went on to succeed, and I interned at Northern Telecom as my business management major, yes. And then I went on to get a scholarship to Tennessee State University in business administration, but I got tired of it, so I changed it to music because that was on my shoulder. You know, the little guy on your shoulder. You know you need to be doing music, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, G. Survey says, hold on.
Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Wow.
I even did opera in Tennessee State.
Oh, no. All right, okay. Now, you know my opera? Now, I'm Italian. So give me some opera. Take a deep breath. You might have to stand up.
Je brauchst das Knie, je brauchst das Knie. Coke Zero.
What? Boy?
I'm sorry.
Wow. Oh, my God. We need another show. I had no idea, G. All right. All y'all are living in Atlanta still, right? We need all of Silk here. Man, can we do that? Yeah, we're going to break all the rules, man. We need all y'all here.
Yes,
talk about all
we
your
are so
things.
happy to be here. Yes, we are.
Wow. this has been fun. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you came. So, how do people follow you? What do you got going on? How do they find out what you're doing next?
Okay, my Instagram is at Gary LILG. My Facebook is Gary Lil G Jenkins. My Twitter is Gary Jenkins, and my new website is forthcoming.
All right.
Yeah.
Michael turned off my mic because I was singing, and I was like, I'm gone over here, y'all. I'm just gone.
And you can see what Silk is doing on the group Silk.
Okay.
That's for everything. IG, Instagram.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, do you have something in particular coming up, an event like coming up right away that you want to tell everybody about?
No.
No. Okay. It's a no.
I'm trying.
It's a no. All right.
There's a few things coming around the pike, but I'm scared to say anything because,
okay,
it may go away.
All right. No problem. All right. So we're going to come. Oh, we're not coming back. We over time. Okay. We got to say goodbye. All right. Thank you. I'm so glad that you came. I'm like beside myself, y'all. Get with all of the stuff he's got going on. Support them. Support G7, no parole. All right. And boy, when Silk gets that tour coming up, I want some tickets. I want some backstage tickets. All right. I'll be looking for my tickets.
Tell them to be listening out in each city.
Okay.
Because there's some things that are coming around the pike. I've been getting some calls, and we're just trying to finalize everything and make sure that it's coming. But something is coming.
All right. He said it. Something is coming. All right. This is Rhonda's room. Lil G of Silk. Oh my God. Yes. I got goosebumps. My bra's off. It's just, it's crazy. I have lost control. All right, y'all.
Don't get that on you.
All right.